Hello and welcome back to Doom 2016. Yeah, there was a bunch of brain rot in the last episode. We very
There was
much
a bunch of
apologize.
brain rot in all the episodes.
Actually, no, actually,
Yeah,
you're
this
right.
actually has
There's
been a royal brain rot
playthrough.
playthrough.
Yeah, let's make a deal right here, right now. We will not contain any brain rot whatsoever in this episode. Got it?
So anyway, about that new subway. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, to
I
be
don't
fair,
think
I'm not sure if you were about to say Subway Surfers or just Subway the restaurant. Is a tuna thing still going on?
I don't know. I've never eaten anything from Spubby,
Right.
and I don't really plan to.
I mean, the times that I've been eating at Subway, it was alright. I mean, I haven't reached Jared levels yet, but to be fair, I think that's a good thing.
You think that's a good thing?
Yeah, I mean, let's be real. Aside
that-
from like all the creepiness, at least he lost
that's-
a whole bunch of weight.
Now that straight up is a good thing, Edgy. Victor. Like I'm still like getting used to the fact that we're on a first name basis.
Yeah,
It's gonna be really hard to like it's gonna be really hard to like not call either Edgy or you anymore.
well, to be fair, like we're recording this in Discord, and on Discord you don't see Nate, Ben, and Victor. You see Yu, Mega, and Etchy, right?
At least for now. For now.
To be fair, if we're going by that logic, you're not seeing Edgy, you're seeing Lord Vegas. And if
In
you're
Discord, yeah.
and if you're DMing me on Discord, you actually do see my real name, because I at one point decided to just use my real name.
Because fuck it.
Well, it's not really fuck it. It's more. There used to be a time when I tried to keep my, online self separate from my IRL self, but I feel like the moment I put on a mask, the only person I'm really fooling is myself. So
I mean-
I kind of just at one point decided to merge them. I think that was in 2021, like when I was in Lisbon and I had a bunch of extra money to throw around. That's when I made a call on Twitter for like artists to help me get like my new style. This also may or may not have had something to do with me getting like cancelled. Long story short, not cancelled as in, oh my god, I can't say he did that. More cancelled as in, I fucked up the wrong people in a somewhat close group, and the one who happened to be an artist kind of just turned away from me.
And they've ratted you out online.
Well, I don't even think they ratted me online. Like, there wasn't any public drama. It was just a whole bunch of people were either blocking me or, unfollowing me or unfriending me without really any notice. I noticed at that time, I was going from, I think, 180 followers on Twitch to 162. I don't even know what my followers on Twitch are right now, because I don't really stream a lot nowadays, and I don't think that had to do anything with it. It had more to do with my IRL circumstances, why I kind of went less on streaming.
Your follower count is higher than mine. I barely even I don't even stream at all. I should probably at least try it once, just to see how it is.
I mean, I think I've already like talked about this a couple of times, but I'd be down for doing like split screen streams. But that would be on. Well, if it's on YouTube, it would just be on this channel. If it's on Twitch, I guess it would depend on whose channel it is. Although I have thought about making like a split screen group on Twitch, which channels affiliated with us can get into, but that's the kind of thing we have to talk about behind the scenes. Anyway, to everyone's shock, I actually did my homework and did a little bit of investigating regarding Tobii eye tracking. And as it turns out, the cheapest consumer webcam I could find that they have is $300 on Amazon. That's going to be an obvious fuck no, especially because as it turns out they don't really get much support nowadays anymore. It was mid 2015 that they really had the most presence.
I mean,
once again, mostly in Ubisoft games for some reason.
I mean, to be fair, it was an interesting gimmick, but that's all it really is. It's a gimmick.
Yeah.
I mean, they're still kind of doing some, not consumer stuff, but more business-oriented stuff. I think they do stuff for, like, I don't know if it's for hospitals or medical research centers, but they do some stuff with them, or they do some stuff with Tobii eye tracking. I don't know. But the reality is that aside from official support, if you want to have decent or maybe even good facial tracking or eye tracking, the reality is that you're better off with an iPhone. I mean, sure, it costs a whole bunch more, but you also get a phone with that. And a pretty strong one, too.
I thought you were going to say it comes with a glass brick.
Well, no. It's only a glass brick if it doesn't work.
Well, then at that point, it's a paperweight.
Shaped like a glass brick.
Yeah, you got yourself a glass. You got yourself a glass paperweight that used to be a phone.
Yeah.
That is, if it doesn't work.
Well, I mean, there are definitely some phones out there that do work, but you don't want to use regardless. I don't know if I told this story before, but I basically had to give my grandmother my old Sony Xperia 5 Mark II. Fabulous naming convention, because she kept holding on to her Samsung Galaxy S4 Mini.
Jesus Christ.
Do you know how old the S4, or maybe it was the S5 Mini? Point is, a really old phone that should have been discarded a long time ago. She's the kind of person that would get the most out of her devices. But you could also make the argument that she's getting too much out of her devices.
I mean, yeah.
It's great that she made an effort, but the moment you're struggling to open WhatsApp, that's kind of the part where you gotta move on, and luckily she is doing pretty good with my old phone.
I mean, the elderly have a huge tendency of being too stubborn for their own good.
I mean, let's be real though. The only reason why she went to a smartphone and didn't hold on to her old touch-tone phone or keypad phone was because of COVID. Like, I think about a year after COVID hit and the vaccines got rolled out, there was this app. I don't know how international marketplaces did it, but in the Netherlands anyway, if you got a vaccine and it got registered, you could show a QR code, which you could request from your phone with the app. So the app would give you a QR code that would tell festivals or wherever you'd go that you did indeed get your vaccine.
Wasn't this like the same app that barely even was barely even accurate to begin with?
No, because it was you're thinking about a completely different one. This one was actually published by the Dutch government. And they did make it integrate with all the records they had about people getting their vaccines.
Right. Okay.
Because this was in a time when, people needed to get their vaccines.
Yeah. Everyone got their vaccines. At least I hope they did.
I mean,
Anyways.
yeah, I'm glad that I got my 2 Pfizers. I actually think I got 3 Pfizers, but after that I was like, okay, look, at this point, I never got the virus. I don't think I'll ever get the virus, and if I do, it's better for my immunity to get the virus and get like build up resistance than get myself yet another day off work because my arm hurts.
That's what happens when you get a vaccine in your arm. It starts hurting.
Well, I mean, after the needle is removed from your arm. Because I've had needles in my arms plenty of times, and it only really hurts when the needle is in your arm. Believe me, as somebody who donated blood 4 times, no, it's 5 times, as somebody who donated blood 5 times, I could tell. I don't even know why I got
blood.
I don't even know why I got confused with 4 and 5, because I'm wearing the pair of socks that I got for donating 5 times right now. But yeah, no, the effects of the vaccine were pretty strong on me. I'm pretty sure they were strong to all of us. Just the kind of pain that it didn't hinder you, but
yeah,
it was there. It was noticeable.
I would say more than noticeable.
Yeah.
I'd say like almost distractingly so.
I don't think it got distracted. But to be fair, when I got the vaccines, this was in a time when I used to just get nothing done, just lay in bed all day, doing nothing. It was not a good time. To be fair, in a way, I could still be in that time.
I mean, I could have as well.
Yeah. So, Ben, what was your opinion on 2021?
It was boring.
Yeah.
It was, for me, it was better than 2020. But that's,
yeah, it was better than 2020.
But that wasn't saying much.
I mean, I kind of feel like my 2020 was actually quite decent. It was just this one event around the end of it that really put things the wrong way. But I don't know why, but it kind of feels like whenever something significant happens, whenever I get a canon event, it's always at the end of the year. And I'm glad that it didn't happen in 2023. I'm glad it didn't happen in 2024. And now in 2025, I can only hope that...
Don't jinx it.
Yeah. Yeah.
For your sake, do not jinx that.
Now, I'll just stick to getting my New Year's resolutions done that I've already filled anyway.
I don't really deal with New Year's resolutions. The only one that I actually follow through on is to never make New Year's resolutions, and I always fulfill it every single year.
Yeah. Although maybe I guess I could make the joke that my New Year's resolution is 4K, because we do have those Nvidia cards being announced at CES pretty soon, and I hope that the rumors regarding price aren't true, because if that's the case, I have to wait until February to actually have the money to buy one.
Those tariffs are going to be very juicy this year.
Well, okay, to be fair, I don't think I will be dealing from the effects of the tariffs because I'm from Europe.
But I certainly will.
Then get them for cheap now that you can still get it. That is my financial advice. Just spend all your money because everything's going to be expensive. Not actual financial advice, by the way.
Don't. You're not a financial advisor.
Yeah. Don't call yourself a financial advisor unless you advocated for crypto.
Jesus Christ, Edgy.
I mean, that's what they all do, right? At least the financial advisors that I watch.
The fuck? I don't even want to know.
Neither do I.
Yeah, I don't know where the fuck this last... Oh, there he is.
So what kind of
He was just like,
investments? So what kind of investments do you think Doomguy would make?
I'm not gonna know.
I mean, to be fair, he seems like the kind of guy who just bought $1,000 worth of Apple stocks in 1990.
I would say, like, what the So what, he would be fucking rich?
Yeah. Well, rich until shit got fucky, and now everything is shit.
So, like, Apple in the 90s. Got it.
I don't know. I kind of feel like I should buy stocks one of these days.
This is where like platforming should not be a thing here. It was not implemented that well.
It really shouldn't. It really shouldn't.
It's still better
than
it's still better than Half-Life's execution.
I say that and I just become a fucking idiot and just.
Okay, to be fair, I could have seen that coming.
Yeah, I saw it coming a mile away, and I did that on purpose. I don't know why I did that on purpose. I'm stupid, but like. Jesus Christ, I'm stupid up here.
Well, there you go.
So anyway, these Coco demons, sorry, I can't get over that, are kicking my ass.
Well, I feel like it's not the Coco demons that are doing the.
It's the arena that doesn't help too.
It's the platform.
Yeah.
It's the platforms. They're too small.
You know, I was actually about to suggest you should have put like a Mario song on it, but that kind of overtakes it.
That fit.
It was either between like Freddie Mercury saying "we" or Billy Corgan saying "we." Like
I like Freddie Mercury.
Yeah.
I like Freddie Mercury.
I don't know why.
Those ASMR videos are good.
I don't know why, but I've been like craving those Freddie Mercury meme videos again. Like Freddie Mercury walking into a toy store in 2007.
Or Freddie Mercury getting stuck on the slide in the playground. I mean, that's like both very disrespectful to Freddie Mercury because he's dead, but it's also really funny.
I mean, I don't mind the Freddie Mercury memes because it does keep his legacy alive in a weird way. Yeah, in a very fucked up way.
They're not used in a disrespectful light, though. They're not used in disrespectful light, though.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure there are some people out there who use it disrespectfully, but I feel like we're all objective when we say that Freddie Mercury was pretty cool.
I mean, look at Stefan Eriksson. The guy who played fucking Robbie Rotten from Lazy Town.
Yeah.
That's not the Stefan Eriksson I'm seeing right now.
No, like he was fully embracing the "we were number one" memes so hard,
yep,
like
he was
so hard before
was.
his fucking death.
Yeah,
he was.
No, you gotta respect it when actors, own their role, and even if they don't get like the approval of the rights holder, they still realize that they are their characters. I mean, it's certainly better than you know, how Mike Pollock is sheltering behind his contract. Although that also mostly has to do with the things that people are asking from him.
What, on like Cameo or something?
Well, how people are basically, even to this day, after Mike Pollock made a post asking people to stop asking him to do the fan dub thing, people still keep bugging him about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sonic fans, am I right?
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, people are also bugging Mike Pollock for different reasons now, but that's the kind of thing that could make this video very
We're not
dated.
mentioning.
And
it's
in
very
a way, we've already talked about in the Sonic Generations commentary.
It's very unfortunate.
Yeah.
I was so confused. I was like, wait, where the fuck is this Praetor token? And I literally walked right past it. Powers of observation are at full swing here. I can tell you that.
I mean, you could make the argument that it's the recording curse, and it's actually quite good that you do go back for it rather than waiting for someone to mention it in the comments down below.
Yeah, well, it only means I'm human and not a robot, as far as you know.